Hey, have you ever slathered your entire body in honey and then laid buck naked on top of a fire ant bed? You hadn't done that? Well, what about a 5 gallon bucket of broken shards of glass? You ever just chewed it all up and swallowed it all? Ain't done that either. Well, I did something worse than both of those, y'all. I watched that so-called State of the Union speech last night by that big orange bloated syphilis up Adderall riddled idiot, Krasnov, Donald F. and Trump. I did that. Hey, you fake ass patriots, you people that are still out there on that Trump train for some stupid reason, did you watch that thing? Did you notice that he called y'all stupid the entire time? Well, at least 2/3 of the time. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was saying that he thinks that his supporters are so stupid that they believe that the entire problem in this country, transgendered people and illegal immigrants. That's what he just spent all that time saying, that that's the problem there. That transgendered people, that 0.7% of the population, all of our problems there. And then those illegals there, that's another 2% of our population. So 2.7% of the population, he thinks you're so stupid that you believe that's all of our problems. That if you fix that, you fix everything. Yeah, and I see why he thinks that, because y'all are just, beside yourselves about those transgendered athletes in college sports. You can't even sleep at night because of it. My Lord, it keeps you up. You're all the time talking about it and hating on people and stuff because of it. Man, it must be a big issue there because, I did some math to find out what's going on there, y'all. It's numbers and stuff. That's whenever you take numbers, you add them together. Sometimes you subtract them. There's multiplication. There's divisions. There's fractions and decimals. There's all kind of crazy stuff. I couldn't even start to teach you it right now. But anyway, I went ahead and did it. And you could get somebody to show you how. Probably. There's a lot of people that can do it. So anyway, so I did it. And what I found out of the between 550,000 and 600,000 college athletes, guess how many of them are transgendered, y'all? This is nuts. 12 of them are 12, a whole dozen are transgendered athletes there. And I see why it keeps you up at night there, because that number right there is so infinitely small. It's like 0.0000 something percent of college athletes or transgendered athletes. I see that's why it keeps you up at night right there, because you've been conditioned and trained because of fascism to hate the fewest among us. So anyway, and I can prove to you, MAGA men, that you really don't care about it. I can fix this problem for you, all right? You really don't care about it at all, with a real simple question. How many female athlete college sports do you actually watch? Huh? How much do you follow? Now, I'm not talking about women's volleyball, okay? I know you watch that hoping you'll see a nip slip or maybe a booty cheek fall out or something like that. And I can tell that by, all I got to do is go to your TikTok profiles and look at the little girls that you follow to be able to understand what you're looking for. But anyway, so you don't monitor or watch any of it, so you really don't care. You just want to hate people. That's the problem. So anyway, he did spend a whole lot of that speech giving you that red meat to hate on. Oh, including the radical left lunatics, okay? He gave you that to chew on for a while too, because, might as well hate more than half the country. Anyway, the only thing radical, I think, that I see going on, because I don't think it's radical to want some universal health care. I don't think that's radical. You know what's radical? Hating 12 people out of a pool of 600,000. That's radical and stupid. Anyway, it wasn't, you didn't miss anything. It's just one of his signature hate speeches is what it was. Now, as far as fixing things there, our economy and stuff, he did say, I'm going to give you lower prices. He did say that, but he didn't even give you a concept of how he's going to do that. So he don't even have concepts of plans on how he's going to do that. All right. Another big fat lie to you. He also lied to you again about no tax on overtime, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security. See, because that wasn't even in that budget proposal that Congress voted on. All right. Another big fat lie to you. Now, if you're still on the Trump train, I want you to understand something. That train is losing passengers left and right. All right. There's people who own businesses like bars who know their customers. And they have noticed that the Trump supporters have drastically changed their minds. They don't even want to see that idiot on the TV in their bar. All right. So if you're still in the Trump train, just understand you are quickly becoming the minority. All right. And you always have been. But you're even going to be the minority around your own folks. All right. That number's shrinking constantly. Just like the GDP, by the way, that is projected to be a negative 2.8% in the first quarter. Now, that was a positive 2.8% or so in the fourth quarter of last year under Bidenomics. All right. See, because Joe Biden, just like Barack Obama, handed Donald F. Trump the best economy in the world. All right. And just like Donald Trump did last time, he's going to destroy it again, only this time in record speed. OK, by design. That way, him and his billionaire buddies can just buy it back up at pennies on the dollar while we don't have jobs and we all lose our houses. Anyway, there was nothing to learn there last night. Hey, but for some reason, Melania was orange too, y'all. She was orange just like that big orange bloated syphilis up Adderall riddled idiot husband of hers. She turned herself orange. So that was interesting. But hey, otherwise, there was nothing to see there. It was a big old doo-doo show is what it was, and a display of a narcissistic sociopath. All right? Nothing new here. Inmate Trump.